There's no excuse to hit a woman. There's no excuse to hit a woman. Time out. Because I know a lot of you can say, there's no excuse to hit a woman, and that's very true. But I think the false part about that statement is woman. I feel like there's no excuse to ever resort to violence, especially in today's times, because you don't know what people are capable of, and you don't want to risk dying over some foolishness. I feel like anytime you feel like you can't get your point across with words, you need to take yourself out of the situation. I know that's what people always say, but it's true. And because I feel like had Chris Brown did what he did to Rihanna, if he had done that to a dude in a club, he probably would have got cool points for that. I don't feel like it would be as big a situation as it is if it had not been a girl. And even if it had been some random girl, we could have easily wrote it off and said, oh, she's some scuzz-bucket tramp and she did this and did that, and it's okay. But because it's Rihanna, because it's somebody famous, because it's somebody that, you know, we loved before, now, you know, he's like Satan. And I feel like that's really unfair. I feel like anytime that you're so blindly angry, so blindly filled with rage that you have to physically inflict harm on another person, especially in such a ferocious way, then it should be wrong. It's wrong. Whether it's a man or a woman, it's freaking wrong. And I feel like oftentimes women feel like they've been wronged. They feel like, you know, the guy cheated or he did this or he did that, and they want to confront him. They want to go and cut up his clothes or bleach his clothes. They want to go and scratch up his car. They want to call him all kind of nasty, filthy, disgusting names. And, you know, they want to poke in his face and slap him around. And they don't feel like the guy should retaliate. And no, I don't feel like you should retaliate. But no, I don't feel like you should be in his face with that foolishness either. If you're that upset, you need to go sit yourself down somewhere, take a time out and calm your nerves down, eat some cheesecake or something, and then come back and talk. Because women and men, people are so quick to say, oh, you're immature, or you're childish. Well, that's what children do. They throw tantrums. They kick and they scream and they yell until they get what they feel like they deserve. But if you get to the point where you have to put your hands on each other, call it quits, especially if you have children, because more women than not have children these days. You're hard-pressed to find a woman over 20 who doesn't have children. And it's crazy. I feel like the biggest problem with us is that when we're having these babies with men that we barely even know, we're leaving the freaking kids with our mothers while we go out 2 nights a week at a freaking club and get intoxicated and have sex with men we barely even know, and then before you know it, we're 25 with 3 kids. Let's get real. Let's get back to school. Let's do what the freak we gotta do to make better lives for our children and stop all this bull stuff. Stop touching each other. Stop hitting each other. Stop sleeping around. Stop getting drunk. Stop smoking weed. Stop doing crazy stuff and do what you know you're supposed to do. This crap is crazy and I'm over it. And I also feel like it's a mistake. It's a mistake, and we shouldn't be so quick to turn up our noses, because there are plenty of things that we all do wrong each and every day. Think about how many things that you've done that you would be ashamed for the world to know. Not your family, not your friends, but the world. The world to know and judge and criticize you every day. Things that you knew you shouldn't have done that. You know you shouldn't have did it, but you did it anyway. And now the whole world's gonna see that. Like, guys that you knew you shouldn't have had unprotected sex with, you did. What if everybody knew that? Everybody knew it. And then they're gonna talk bad and talk down to you every day. You know, what if everybody knew about your abortion? Everybody knew, and you're labeled by that. Just a big A on your chest every day. You know, what if somebody knew that you got drunk and you hit somebody, you had a hit and run, and nobody knows that? That's your secret. Imagine if everybody knew that. Imagine if you stole from your mother, or anything. Everybody has a secret. Everybody has things that they've done that they're ashamed of, that they're embarrassed by, things that they had no business doing, but they did anyway. And I feel like if you want somebody to forgive you, you have to forgive other people. Always. Always. These are people, just like you're a person, and the way they live their lives should have nothing to do with whether we support them or not. Regardless of what she did, what part she played in it, regardless of whether she decides to take him back or not, whether she decides to go back to him in the future, or whether or not he did or does again, I don't feel like it should have anything to do with the music. I don't feel like it should have anything to do with the music, because we spend billions of dollars every year on hair products and clothing that are made by crooks who could give two craps about us or our community. Okay, if you're trying to invest your time and your money in things solely supported by morally conscious people, you can't spend a dime. I feel like the whole thing is more than what it should be. Probably the smartest comment that I read was, I don't think it's okay to hit a woman, but firmly believe that men and women have equal responsibilities in keeping situations from escalating out of control. And I feel like that is what the whole thing is about. You don't get in a man's face and say filthy, nasty, disgusting, degrading things to him. You don't bleach his clothes. You don't scratch up his car. You don't get in his face slapping him and poking at him and doing stupid, retarded stuff that you know you have no business doing, childish, infantile things, and then expect for there to be no reaction. I hate when girls say just disgusting things that a woman has no business saying, and then want to shock and appall when a man calls her a beast. And I don't feel like he has a right to say that, but I don't feel like you have a right to say any of that other bullcrap that you say either. You have to respect people if you want them to respect you. I feel like domestic violence is one of those things that I hate saying that repeatedly, domestic violence, because any kind of name you want to put on it, violence is violence, and I feel like it's all foolish. It's all foolish. Slapping a girl, or pulling somebody's hair, or punching somebody in the face, giving somebody a broken nose or a black eye is no different than taking a gun and shooting somebody. It's no different than taking a punch to stab somebody or slash somebody's face. It's all the same. It's all inflicting pain on somebody else because you're too childish, because you're immature, and you can't understand the concept of what? You can't always get what you want. People aren't going to always look out for your well-being. People aren't always going to do what you want them to do, but that doesn't mean you act the goddamn fool. You suck it up and you get over it.